So we're back with the Megan and Meg's show, and we're here with Professor Dr. Rayanne Woodman. So we're here to talk about the basics of autism because I'm really interested in it. So my first question of today is, before we start, would you like to tell us about you?
Sure. I'm Professor Dr. Ray. I have been researching autism and its effects for 5 years now. I feel, pretty expert at this now.
Expert level?
Yeah.
What got you started into it? Like, what made you, any connections?
When I was a kid, I, like most kids do, made money from babysitting. And one of the kids I babysat actually had autism.
Right. Oh, so he really got you on your start to this major, your major selling book. And wow. What is the name of the gene that causes autism? What type of mutation?
No one really knows exactly what gene it is. We can't pinpoint it because it has been proven that there are many different mutations in genes that can lead to autism or autistic tendencies. CNTNAP5.
Wow.
Another one is SLC6A3, which codes for protein that regulates dopamine levels in the brain. Another one is T356M, and that one has a single amino acid change from a shift that results in a different protein.
Wow, so people just can't catch autism?
No.
Let's see, okay.
It doesn't work like that.
Just won $50 with my friend over there. So, what are the symptoms? And how does it impact the daily life?
There are many different symptoms for autism. Autism it works on a spectrum, so you can be very highly functioning or not very well functioning at all. It starts usually with a delay in or lack of spoken language. It goes on to be impaired social skills, fixation on shows or objects and things, lack of imaginative and spontaneous play. So if your kid doesn't usually play dress-up games or like to pretend that they're, dragon slaying, cowboy, pirate,
that good combination.
That could be a sign of autism. It usually shows up before the age of 3.
Wow.
It also can show a lack of interest in peer relationships.
With their family?
That as well, mostly with new people.
Okay, right.
And also little to no eye contact. So even with family, with anyone really, they don't like to make direct eye contact with anyone or anything.
I was with an autistic kid. His name was Tito. So he was talking to me, and I was wearing kind of a bright shirt like this, right?
Yeah.
And he said, "Wow, that shirt is so loud." Can you elaborate on that? I mean, that the fact that colors are kind of something more to them. They can hear colors.
It's actually very common since they have trouble connecting their left and right brain.
Yeah.
They describe it as hearing the color. A lot of times, autistic kids have trouble recognizing things. They can see things, but it takes them a little while to realize that that's that's a chair. Or also they can have face blindness, which is where you can recognize a face by its features, but you can't actually put it together, so you don't actually know who you're looking at.
Oh, so basically, I can see you're wearing glasses, but an autistic child will, not really connect that as fast?
Correct.
Oh, so what's the treatment? What's the current research being done?
Well, there are medications, but they're not to treat the disorder. They're to treat some symptoms of or side effects of the disorder, like